Hi everyone, welcome back to another crypto update, and today once again I'm going to be covering XRP. So I'm just going to do the weekly time frame and the daily time frame today. So let's jump in, starting off with the weekly. So I've actually found two key support levels here, one at 75 cents and one at about 64 cents there for XRP. Okay, so as we can see, this is the current weekly candle here, and we are holding that here, this support here, so that's great. What could happen is we have got 4 days left of the week, so of course anything could happen, but we could either wick up, creating kind of like a spinning top for the week, which would be great. So that's where there's a little body at the top and then like a big wick down here. Or what we could do is we could fill in this and have a whole body down to this line. As long as we're holding this, we could be good for continuation to the upside. Of course, if we do roll over and break this here in the next coming weeks, we may see ourselves coming back down to this key support level here. Wouldn't be a worst case scenario, just because we would still be creating a higher low, because if we made a low here, that's still higher than this low here. So that would be a higher low, and then we would still, oh my god, we would still be in kind of like an uptrend. It would kind of be like that. So that's still an uptrend, still making higher lows. Let's just add some fibs on now. See where that lines up with our support, if it does. Swing low to swing high, because that's the bottom here. Yeah, so as we can see, at the moment we are at the 0618. So for me, that would be a great level to hold, because 0618 is a key fib level. So that is a good sign for now, you know. If we did lose a 618 and kind of retested that and headed down to here, we have got another key fib level, which is a 0786. So if we did come back here, they're both lining up both of these targets here. Both of these fib levels here. So either one is a possibility, but for now I'm hoping that we do hold the 0618. Of course, I'm going to talk about a worst case scenario. If we did break this, break the 786, break the 618, break the 786, that would ultimately take us down to the 1 fib level, bringing us to the bottom here. And then that would kind of be creating like a really big double bottom as well. So that could be like the last reversal wave to the upside. And the one level is at the 200 EMA, but I'm thinking as the weeks go on, this 200 EMA will slightly rise up as well. So worst case scenario, that's 50 cents, and I really don't see that happening for XRP personally. I'm thinking hopefully we're going to be holding here, worst case down to here at 64 cents. Of course, if we do hold here in the next weeks, hopefully then we can kind of break out of this trend line and see ourselves heading back up for XRP. Right guys, so I'm going to move on to the daily time frame now for XRP. I always say that, I'll probably do for XRP. Anyway, so I have spoken about this yesterday, but in case you missed that video, we are still holding this trend line here. I can actually just, God, it's a big trend line. But yeah, we are still holding this trend line here. And I've just zoomed out now, because if we look to the left, remember guys, when you look to the left, that is where the clues will be. So the clues for what could happen in the future. And as we've seen, we've got a similar trend line here, made a W bottom, broken out. Same again here, that would be your trend line here, W bottom, broken out. Okay, so what we could be happening now is I'm actually pretty bullish on XRP still. I don't see any really crazy negativities of XRP right now, and I'm going to show you why, because we could now be creating that W bottom here, creating this bottom here. I've just added the neckline, so let's find a target for that and see where that takes us. You want to bring it right down to the bottom of this wick here, to the lowest point, and then just to find the target, you just drag this line, put that on the breakout here, and that's taken us up to, let's add one on there, 97 cents for XRP, so that's really positive. What that would mean is that's actually broken out of this really key trend line here, just like it did over here. You may come back down, we may come back down from here, either to the 20 EMA or retesting that line completely, which would be fine because that's great signs for continuation. Also, that target brings us up to the 55 EMA and the 200 EMA. So we could obviously hit our heads, and that was what could bring us down to the 20 moving average, but that's still good signs for me. That's all I've really got to say on XRP today, but I'm not seeing major negative signs at all, okay? So hopefully we can hold this level here as support, which we have been doing a good few times, and I think we're creating that second bottom for continuation, but obviously I could be completely wrong. It's just all in my opinion here, guys, and remember that it all comes down to Bitcoin, and whatever Bitcoin does, the alts will follow. So just want to say, follow me over on Twitter at bitbay_crypto, and I'll see you next time. Bye.